Hi, welcome to Career Track Coaching Minute. My name's Jim Frisch, where we help clients, young adults find meaningful careers through a coaching process. And once a month, we bring, past clients um, to this quick video to ask them a few questions to help others with advice on their careers. And today, we're lucky to have Jason Shapiro. And Jason
Amen.
just graduated from Madison. Congratulations.
Thank you again. Yep. It's
Yeah,
been awesome.
yeah. And from what you told me before, the weather was awesome. Everything
Hmm.
worked out great. So I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
And Jason, he majored in personal finance, financial planning, and minor in entrepreneurship, business analytics, and political science. So
Hmm.
Um, and as I mentioned, he graduated in Madison, and we worked together during college here, the senior year, to position him for looking for his next gig right out of college. And so,
Hmm.
as I mentioned, Jason, what I was hoping to do is ask you a couple of quick questions
Of course.
to
Yeah,
help everyone, right? So I guess what's one piece of advice that you would give to someone that's looking for a job right out of school?
for sure. One thing I definitely want to say is, especially at the start, you don't want to freak yourself out. You're just at the start of your career and you're just trying to find the general direction that you want to go in. Things will eventually come as you apply. Don't be afraid to apply to any unconventional role. Just consider all opportunities, keep doors open, because eventually you'll recognize paths that in the jobs you apply to that will naturally kind of draw to you. And through that process, you'll definitely get better at finding those positions that you could easily flourish in or enjoy. Um, it's definitely, you know, a, a path that requires hard work and determination because you will find moments where you're psyched out and a little stressed out, but just trust the process because there's definitely something out there that can line up for you and your interests. Um, and just understanding the people that are out there want to help you. So really
Good.
just talking to passionate people and getting to understand what they believe in will lead you down a path that you find what maybe you want to believe in and what networks or connections, get you down that path that really can lead you to success and happiness. So
Yeah. When you say like don't freak out, if you think back when we were first starting out, what kind of like freaked you out about the whole thing, about looking for a job?
yeah. So personally, as you already mentioned, Jim, I'm a personal finance major,
Yeah.
but coming into kind of this job process, I really wasn't sure specifically what kind of role I was looking at, whether it
Yeah.
be more of an analyst role or an advisor role, where you're more in connection with your clients. Yeah, I wasn't really sure where I wanted to branch out in finance. So I
Yeah.
think really just finding that niche area um, propelled me to, find those roles that make sense with what I'm interested
Yeah.
in.
And so to help you kind of determine that, what did you do to, what process did you go through? Was it through networking or talking to others, or how did you figure that out?
I think, well, one, I had an internship over the summer that really gave me some insight.
Good.
But I would say in terms of networking, it was definitely through the process of interviewing. I think I just developed an interest for kind of these different roles and how people kind of described what the culture was in these companies that really
Okay.
led to me to be like, okay, I think I believe that this kind of role is something that I really am looking for, especially after that internship experience that I had. Um, I think it really just the more interviews and practice that you get
Yep.
will just lead you to a path that makes sense for you.
Yeah.
So you'll again, as I mentioned in the previous question, you definitely will learn what you're interested in as you continue
Yeah.
to interview over and over again
Yeah.
and network.
Okay. No, awesome. And then, I was a big proponent of, developing habits through this process. And I guess,
Mhm.
if you don't mind sharing, what are a couple of habits that might have helped you with your success during the search?
Definitely. One big habit that I think I kind of lacked in coming into this job search was kind of building a routine. That's something that Jim and I really focused on throughout this past year was, allowing myself to easily plan the days because I'm obviously in school and you have schoolwork as well. So you
Yep.
want to manage your time efficiently. And I think me and Jim really focused on building a routine where the days of my schedule would break down into kind of certain blocks where I was able
Yeah.
to focus on completing certain assignments at various times. So developing that plan of attack really allowed me to concentrate on the job search at specific times. Specifically for me, I found Monday and Friday to be very efficient and was able to complete most of my job search work on those
Right.
days and then complete schoolwork on other days. Um, so yeah, that was one habit that, I think me and you definitely helped.
Yeah.
We developed and made me stronger as an applicant and just as a student. So,
Okay.
um,
Yep. Was there anything else, or was that kind of the
yeah,
main
and
one?
then
Yeah.
I'd say just another quick habit of mine. I definitely worked on sorry. Um, I would say another kind of big habit was recording my progress. I think that sometimes I would be working on various applications, and then once I completed those, I didn't necessarily record it
Mm.
in the right spot. So I think
Okay.
building an Excel sheet to really keep track of what you do allows you to focus on all the connections and conversations that you had and be able to look back and see, where you have already looked, what
Yeah.
roles you've looked at. And so it allows you to just continue to diversify and, expand your network with different opportunities since you can go back and look at what you've already done.
Great.
So yeah, just
No.
those two habits.
Yeah. And you know what, when you talked about like making sure that you were consistently working on specific days and times
Mhm.
as a habit, I think it's so critical whether you're in school or out of school. And let's say you have a full-time job right out of school, and you now want to look for another job. It's hard when you're working full-time or you're in school. So it's
Exactly. Mhm.
critical that you pick some dates and times and make it a habit so it's nice and easy and so forth. So no, these are really good habits. And you were great to work with. I wish you all the best. And thanks for your insight today. From Career Track Coaching, till next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.